Welcome back to the dkjdream education, an initiative to make your dream achievable. Today I am here with the new unit, that is external sector and currency exchange rate. As we have completed banking related topics, national income related topics, money supply related topics in the previous video lectures. Here we will see all about the exchange sector related to trade, be a balance of payment, FDI, FII, and all other topics related to the currency exchange rate. Before we begin, I would like to say that please share it as much as possible so that everyone get access to the most useful notes and most effective notes and lectures to crack UPSC Civil Services examination. So let's begin with the topic of external sector. First I will start with the trade. So let's begin with trade. What do you mean by trade? What does it mean? Trade means exchange of goods between peoples. For example, if somebody wants to buy something from a shop, then the shopkeeper is trading something which goods people want to buy. There are two main types of trades that in economics is said, that is internal trade and international trade. What does internal trade means? Internal trade means the trade which take place within the geographical boundary of our country. Means if the trade take place between Punjab to Gujarat, Gujarat to Haryana, Haryana to Delhi, then that trades are called internal trades. But if the trade take place from India to Pakistan, India to USA, India to China, India to Australia, then that trades are called international trades. International trades are between countries. So we have two types of trades that take place. In trading, somebody is buyer and somebody is seller. Somebody wants some goods and service, somebody want to sell some goods and service, provide some goods and service. So two peoples are required, one buyers and one seller, and between them the trade take place. Now we will understand the terms of trade. What is terms of trade? It is rate at which goods of one country are exchanged for goods to another countries. Means terms of trade means that it is a rate, it is the ratio between index of export price, between index of export price and index of import price. So terms of trade is a relation between import price and export price. Terms of trades improves when average price of exports is higher than the average price of imports. We have the formula for calculating terms of trade, that is index of export price by index of import price into 100. Now we will see the different types of terms of trade. In that, it is net barter terms of trade, that gives the ratio of prices of export and of import is net barter terms of trade. That has formula Tn equal to Px by Pm into 100. Tn is a net barter terms of trade and Px is index number of export price and Pm is index number of import price. This is used to measure gain from international trade. Tn is greater than 100. If Tn is greater than 100, then it is favorable terms of trade, which will mean that rupee of export, more of import can be received by the country. Then it is gross barter trade. Gross barter terms of trade. What is gross barter terms of trade? It means it gives the index of relationship between total physical quantity of import and total physical quantity of export. Means gross barter TG, gross barter terms of trade TG equal to QX. QX is index of export quantities by QM is index of import quantities into 100. If for a given quantity of export more quantity of import can be consumed by a country, then one can say that terms of trades are favorable. Next we will see income terms of trade. What is income terms of trade? It is the index of value of export divided by the price index for imports multiplied by quantity index of exports. Means in this there is quantity also taken care of. Means it is a, in other words we can say that it is a net barter terms of trade of country multiplied by its export volume index. Terms of income terms of trade has a formula that is PX by PM, price index of export by price index of import into QX, that is quantity index of export. Now terms of trade related to interchange between productive resources that has that we will see in that it is single factorial terms of trade. What is single factorial terms of trade? What it represent? It represent the ratio of export price of index to the import price of index adjusted for changes in productivity of countries factors in production of export. So single factor terms of trade TF, we can say that PX by PM into FX, where FX stands for the productivity in export, TF stands for the single factorial terms of index. FX is measured as index of cost in terms of quantity of factor of production used per unit of export. Then it is double factorial terms of trade TFF. In that PX by PM, it takes into account the productivity in country export as well as productivity of foreign factor. Means in this it is formula TF equal to PX by PM into FX by FM. FM represent the import index, which is measured as index of cost in terms of quantity of factor of production employed per unit of importers. Now what does a balance of trade means? Balance of trade means balancing trade. Means import is equal to export. Total value of country's export of commodities and total value of import of commodities should be balanced. The only export and import of commodities are included in this statement of balance of trade. Means balance of trade of statement के अंदर सिर्फ हमें import of goods and export of goods include किया जाएगा. Then in इसमें दो तरह का ट्रेड पोजीशन होता है. एक तो फेवरेबल बैलेंस ऑफ ट्रेड कब होगा? जब एक्सपोर्ट ज़्यादा होगा इंपोर्ट से. अनफेवरेबल बैलेंस ऑफ ट्रेड कब होगा? जब एक्सपोर्ट कम होगा इंपोर्ट से. एक्सपोर्ट ज़्यादा होगा इंपोर्ट से तो उसे ट्रेड सरप्लस कहेंगे, और एक्सपोर्ट कम होगा इंपोर्ट से उसे हम ट्रेड डिफिसिट कहेंगे. मूवमेंट्स ऑफ गुड विजिबल ट्रेड. इसमें विजिबल ट्रेड मतलब इसको विजिबल ट्रेड भी कहते हैं क्योंकि इसमें सिर्फ वो कमोडिटीज़ इंक्लूड किया जाता है जिसको हम लोग देख सकते हैं, फील कर सकते हैं और फिजिकली वेरीफाई कर सकते हैं. सो हियर वी एंड विद द ट्रेड. नेक्स्ट टॉपिक विल बी नेक्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ दिस यूनिट विल बी ऑफ बैलेंस ऑफ पेमेंट. टिल देन watch all other videos. Thank you. Share and subscribe.